I think she has too many things to do. I'm a little bit anxious about that.
Less than 20 minutes left. The only thing I have done is fleece. I can think of 8 other things. I still have to finish. Can I get this all done?
Tonight, one of you will push yourselves over the threshold to make what once seemed impossible come true.
By the end of this night, one of you will enter even more elite territory by winning $100,000, a spectacular trophy, and the life-changing title of Canada's next MasterChef.
Yeah. Jennifer, what do you have in store for us?
For the appetizer, I'm going to prepare you fancy ants on a log. For the main, we'll be having Mary's Little Lamb. And for the dessert, I will be preparing you a treat cereal.
Are you taking inspiration from your childhood?
I fought really hard to kind of maintain my sense of wonder that I had when I was a kid, and I hope it speaks to your inner kid today, too.
All right, Andre, Jennifer, for the last time, are you ready?
Yes, chef!
The time starts now!
This is a 3-hour cook. They do not stop.
This is going to be absolutely fascinating to watch.
These two home cooks really have very unique and different styles.
I am making fancy ants on a log. A traditional ants on a log is you take a log of celery, you fill it with peanut butter, and then top it with raisins. It's a fun way to eat some vegetables. Growing up, this was a snack that I had in my school lunch, and I just didn't think there was anything cooler than ants on a log.
Jennifer.
Hello, chef.
Ants on a log. So how are you gonna make it great?
This version is with blue cheese, a celery juice vinaigrette, and port-poached figs. I really want it to look like a bit of a sculptural art piece that you get to eat.
Okay, well, you have always inspired us and impressed us with your beautiful plating.
Thanks so much, chef.
Don't let those ants run loose, eh?
Okay.
100% the hardest part of the appetizer for me is the celery.
I'm a little worried because it takes a lot of skill, which she has, to elevate such a humble vegetable as celery.
Because the backbone of this dish is celery, and Andre's is lobster, I have to allocate a lot of time and love and care into this celery to make it the best celery the judges have ever had.
If she can pull this thing off, she's gonna wow us.
Hey, okay.
Yeah! Celery looks good.
Thank you, thank you. We are moving.
Time is the most important ingredient in this kitchen.
Jennifer, what's next?
I'm gonna make a blue cheese mousse.
Way to stay focused.
You got it.
I still have to do so many other components.
Almost.
My brain is just in this mode.
Good job, Jennifer, good job.
Everything has to be beautiful because this is such a simple dish.
More salt.
I want all of the bites to be perfect and all of the bites to be just a little different.
Okay, here we go.
1 minute. 1 minute. Service is coming to pick up your dishes.
I think the way I treated every element on this plate makes it a finale-worthy dish. I hope so.
Fancy ants on a log made of port-poached figs, a celery brunoise, and a blue cheese mousse.
She has taken a very childlike dish and elevated it to restaurant quality. I look at it and I can't wait to tuck into it. It seems almost simple in the beginning, but once you taste it, you realize the complexity, the fine detail, and the finesse to it.
In there, you get so many complex textures. I get the crunch from the walnut and the celery. And then you have the blue cheese, full of flavor, but it's also balanced. It's very hard to balance blue cheese.
There's so many different juxtapositions happening on this plate. It's a really, really smart dish. I mean, this is the kind of dish that you could see in, may I say, a Michelin-starred restaurant. This is just spectacular.
When I tasted the lobster, I thought, how is a celery and blue cheese dish going to compete with a dish of Andre's caliber and quality?
Any ingredient in the right hands can be sensational.
Let's get back out there.
Right now I'm working on some lamb shanks. I just seared them to brown them, and now I'm gonna get them going in the pressure cooker.
She's pressure cooking her lamb for only 35 minutes. She has to get that lamb shank in the pressure cooker right now, otherwise it won't be cooked.
Yeah, that's time to slow down. Slow down. There you go. Yes.
There you go. Atta girl.
Getting something into the pressure cooker is a calculated risk. You don't know exactly what's going on until you open it.
Timing on the lamb is like mega important.
Jennifer is taking that childhood nursery rhyme and creating almost every element from that nursery rhyme in this dish.
I am making a mint fleece for the lamb. To do this, I'm powdering some mint candies, and I'm going to make them into the cotton candy.
That is going to be the minty element, which is a great condiment to have with lamb.
Is she doing cotton candy in her dessert?
No, this isn't this
entree?
dish.
What?
It's crazy.
I want a nice little fleecy ball that almost looks like a cloud and will melt away when it touches the lamb.
There we go. Okay. Oh my God, Jennifer.
Both Andre and Jennifer right now are feeling the pressure.
I think part of it is that they're multitasking.
Half of my burners are taken up by the pressure cookers for almost the entirety of this cook. I have at least 5 elements that require burners. This is very tricky.
I think she has too many things to do. I'm a little bit anxious about that.
Less than 20 minutes left. The only thing I have done is fleece. I can think of 8 other things I still have to finish. Can I get this all done?
Okay. I will eventually need this.
I can think of 8 things that I have to get done. I know how to do all these things, but time is of the essence.
My oats, I am hay-smoking right now.
I just gotta do the next right thing.
I feel like a lamb might want to eat some oats.
She's got to be very careful with the smoking. Do not over-smoke.
It might impart a bitter finish to those oats. It's risky, but if it works, pure genius.
Steel-cut oats are amazing anyway, but with like the sneak attack of smoked taste, I think it'll be outrageously awesome.
The smoke smells awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
And look, Jennifer's opening up her pressure cooker now.
I don't know if it looks done to me.
It's tough to see from up here, right?
I can tell whether or not things are done usually by feel. I hope I nailed it.
Keep going, keep going.
What was that, Jennifer?
Red wine demi-glace.
Wow.
I'm gonna add some of that sour cherry syrup to it.
I am brushing these lamb bones with some of the glaze and wrapping them in copper foil. It's finale day, why wouldn't I? At the start of this, I thought this dish might be a bit impossible because there was just so many elements, but it did all come together. I just really hope they love it.
Jennifer's entree is up first. It's a braised lamb shank served with hay-smoked oats, sour cherry glaze, and a mint fleece.
I always love a story in a dish.
It evokes the sort of whimsy of that nursery rhyme. It is eye-catchingly colorful.
And this right here, this mint fleece, it is so unusual, very smart. Oh boy. This lamb is undercooked, is slightly rare. Oh man. In the middle, my lamb is slightly undercooked. It's a braising piece of meat. This is not the type of meat that you ever serve medium rare or rare.
Claudia, that's too bad, because my piece of lamb is beautifully cooked, tender and juicy.
Mine was also cooked perfectly.
I think we have to consider that both of you had smaller shanks than mine. But the vegetables, for me, are really the star of the show. They're so complex. The carrots perfectly cooked. The oats with that smoke going through them, sensational.
I love that combination of meat, fruits, vegetables, starch, all coming together. And the thing is, everything fits. And then you got that plump cherry giving acidity, bit of that juice balancing with sweetness. And finally, I love that mint fleece.
There is such a lot of detail in this dish. It's a really good one.